And we'll get going with Paul Friesen from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Paul.
Thank you, Gregor. Good morning, Blake. How do you look at these playoff opportunities at this stage of your career? Is it kind of like you never know when it'll be the last one?
No. No, you want to take advantage of the opportunities you're given, but I think you try to look at it more at a micro level than a macro level. You know, it's a hockey game. Played a lot of them in my life, and just really excited about playing game one tonight, and then worry about game two when it happens. And one day I'm going to retire, Paul, and then I'll look back at all the opportunities. But I don't think I still got a lot of candle left to burn here.
We'll go next to Kelly Moore from 680 CGOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Thank you, Gregor. Good afternoon, Blake. With your playoff experience, what is the most essential thing in the first 5 to 10 minutes, or even the first shift, if you will, in getting things started the right way?
I think, everyone's excited, and, things happen fast. The first game, first few shifts, and it's not really one or two things. I think you just, each guy individually brings something to the table, and our team, tries to play to a certain identity and just try to stick to that. I mean, it's an emotional roller coaster this time of year, but, judging by past experience, the teams I've been on that have been more even keeled and just kind of stuck to their identity have been the ones that have had the most success.
We'll go next to Ken Weaver from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Thanks, Gregor. Afternoon, Blake. What kind of advice do you perhaps give, and what kind of energy boost can a first Stanley Cup playoff game for a guy like a Christian Vesalainen or Logan Stanley provide?
Yeah, I think, those guys are probably excited about the opportunity, and, Stan's played a number of games for us this year, and, I think we really liked what he's brought to the table, some size and, a toughness to his game. And Vess is a dynamic guy that, hopefully, can get him some scoring opportunities. He's got a heavy shot, and it'd be nice to see him get some looks at the net.
We'll go next to Jeff Hamilton from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thanks, Gregor. Hi, Blake. How much are you expecting special teams to play a role in this series?
Well, I think they have a good power play, and we do too. So certainly want to limit their opportunities on it. You don't want to give their best players, free looks and ample touches to find their hands or find their confidence. So, the more we can stay out of the box is going to play into our favor for sure. And, also you just don't want to make this into a power play fest because, I think we were both around top 5 in the league, but, like I said, the more we can play 5-on-5, hopefully that can, give us a boost.
We'll go next to Donna Spencer from the Canadian Press. Go ahead, Donna.
Thanks, Gregor. Blake, the Montreal Canadiens think they could have fans in the Bell Center if that series goes to a game 6. And I wondered if that makes you feel envy, hope, or any combination of that.
Watching Florida and Carolina gives me envy and hope. And I mean, especially this time of year, to see people back in the buildings down there is a sight for sore eyes.
Just a couple more for Blake. We'll go next to Derek Van Diest. Go ahead, Derek.
Hi, Blake. Just want to ask you, this is a unique situation where you guys don't start to about 4 or 5 days into the playoffs where everyone else has started. Watching the first couple games of the other series, do you take anything away from maybe the way the games are being called or the intensity or anything? And can you take any of that into game 1 here tonight?
It looks like playoff hockey, so no different than it has been for the past however many years this league's been around. So I think guys are excited, and especially down in the U.S. with fans coming back in the buildings in large amounts. I think you see those games with a lot of, those guys are flying out there. I think getting people back in the buildings is giving those guys a big boost. And so, that's it's been fun to watch. There's no question. Seeing our fans back in some buildings has been a lot of fun to watch.
And final question to Ken Weaver from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Like, how important will that ice around the blue paint be given the way that Mike Smith has played against your group this year?
Yeah, he's definitely had success. I mean, they've had success against us. So, we'd like to take away his vision a little bit and try to create some second chance opportunities. He's a goalie that's had a lot of success in this league for a long time. And, somebody of his ability, if you let him see every shot, he's going to stop him. So, we'd like to, try to make it a little uncomfortable for him back there. And hopefully that means taking his eyes away and just, getting as many things at the net as we can, especially early on.
Thanks very much, Blake.